Well, I have 2 young children, so my favorite activities now are sleeping, napping. No. I enjoy hanging out with my friends, family time whenever I can get it, since I am a working mom. I actually had toured both hospitals before deciding where we wanted to deliver. And I remember during the tour at the other hospital, a mother was being airlifted out of that hospital, and her child was already being taken to another hospital over an hour away. And they were going to actually be at separate hospitals because they didn't have the facility to care for that child. And I couldn't imagine being separated from my baby I can't imagine ever being separated from my baby, but especially right after delivery. And that was a big fear. I didn't even realize that's something that could be done. I just assumed mother and child always stayed together. So that was a learning experience for me. The neonatal thing, I think, is having that capability puts Halifax at a higher caliber than any other of the area hospitals, because you never know when your baby, I had the healthiest pregnancy. I mean, it was perfect. My daughter was she was large. There wasn't anything medically that they were able to foresee. In theory, everything should have been smooth as gravy. But, you never know what's going to happen. And she was born with a high temperature. She was a little unresponsive during the APGAR testing. And that was, on paper, I should have been the ideal. So you never know when an emergency is going, and you're going to need those services. And the last thing you'd want is for your baby to have to be airlifted to another hospital while you stayed behind. It's the safest place because I think all avenues have been thought of as to what direction a certain situation can go down. And knowing that someone, in a hospital spent the time thinking of, well, what happens if the doctor can't make it? What happens, if this person has an emergency during their pregnancy and it's a Saturday at 2 a.m. They can't wait maybe the 20 minutes it takes for their OB to reach them. Knowing that really all avenues have been thought of and pursued, and a plan has been developed. And for instance, the 24-hour OB doctors being on hand, that's peace of mind right there. That is absolute peace of mind, knowing that you'll be taken care of regardless of the situation that may arise.